Hello Aquarius, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Sagittarius. I mean Aquarius. Isn't that the second time I've done that? I feel like I did that in the last Aquarius reading too. I called you Sagittarius. Okay, well this is a this is a reading for Aquarius. All Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Aquarius in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Aquarius, please. What does Aquarius need to know? Okay, you might be dealing with a Sagittarius, or you might have Sagittarius in your chart, like a Sagittarius moon sign or something like that. Or some other placement. Venus, maybe. You're disappointing with how things have worked out. You're really disappointed about this because you had some really strong feelings for this person and you may have even had plans together. Okay. I do feel like there's been some kind of argument or harsh critical exchange of words. Like somebody's very hasty, impatient, and maybe kind of mean. Somebody said something really mean to you. And it really hurt your feelings and it ended the relationship. It's over. Maybe they broke up with you. They did it in a way that was kind of rude. Maybe even through text message. And it was like, wow. That was disappointing. There's a lot of disappointment, maybe even regret here. Okay, but what about this Ace of Cups and the Fool? The Hermit. The Nine of Swords. Okay, dealing with a lot of these emotions, negative emotions on your own, feeling very isolated and very afraid. Okay, I'm picking up on somebody who's feeling very lonely and isolated and anxious. There's a lot of anguish here. I'm sorry, but this is going to be a dark one today, Sagittarius. There I go again. This is an Aquarius reading. So this Sagittarius is heavy on your mind, in your energy. This right here is Mercury in Sagittarius, the Eight of Wands. So this was that communication. Direct, open, honest communication, but something about this was really fast. Like this ended very quickly and painfully in maybe a very difficult, ugly way. There could have been an argument or a fight or a blow up. There could have been some really nasty words exchanged. Like they insulted you. They were mean to you. This is insulting. Humiliation or embarrassment. I don't know. It could be. It could be. But this thing is over. Yeah, this is over. The Moon card, the Nine of Swords being here, the Hermit. It's like I've got Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Taurus is also here. And we'll get to that. But it's like there's this completion. There's this transformation. The past is over. There is a lot of regret and disappointment about this, but it's over and it's irrevocably over and it's better off that it's over and the worst of it has already passed, but it's still processing through you. And I think it's time to do a cord cutting because this is still affecting your heart and it's affecting your love for yourself, for your spiritual path, for your work, your career, your future. Your future requires you to let go of this. Stop hurting yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Forgiveness is so important in this situation because you're going to be okay. I feel like you're dealing with this all by yourself. You're carrying so much inside of you. And it's so painful. I feel like you're blaming yourself and you're replaying this over in your mind. Like something is circular thinking. It keeps playing over and over again inside of your mind. And it's important for you to love yourself and to invite the positive into your life. Something was ruined. Something was cut short. Something ended quickly, ended before its time. perhaps you lost somebody, you're grieving somebody passing or dying, or, you know, and it was very sudden, a very sudden loss that you've already experienced. This is not a prediction. This is something that's already in your energy. Don't be scared. Just be prepared that sometimes when we open these doors with the skeleton key, I find this kind of thing on the other side. And it can be a tragedy. And this is a tragic loss that you've already experienced, that you are grieving right now. And it's hard to give advice to somebody. It's hard to know what to say to somebody who's going through something so difficult and so personal. And I guess if we wanted to, we could get into a personal reading and get into more details. You could tell me what's going on and I could get some more specific information for you, because this is a general reading. So this is just what I'm picking up in the Aquarius collective. Somebody I'm connecting to, I'm channeling for somebody who is already going through this difficult tragedy and blaming themselves and feeling so bad about it, so much anguish and anxiety. And you're in need of healing and recovery and recuperation and compassion and understanding and grounding and guidance. Yeah, I feel like there's a need for guidance. That's what the Hierophant is doing here. But the moon is telling us that not all guidance is true. And there's an element of faith in ourselves and our own intuition that we've got to follow the path to get through this danger, to get through this crazy times, these troubled times. I feel like in these troubled times, it's important to know, okay, to follow your heart is the most important thing. The voice of your heart is the most important voice in all of this. To know who to follow, what advice to take, what to believe. The Hierophant being here is the guide, and the moon card and the Ace of Cups. I'm seeing this as a really benevolent guide or teacher. Somebody who loves you, who gives you love, who maybe some kind of spiritual authority figure, or this could be a group. This is a religion or a very old tradition of spirituality or religion or yoga or something. And you're finding love and meaning and cleansing and support in this teaching and in this group, in this class, this classroom or this church or this congregation or this meeting or this online chat support group. You know, there's a support system here, but it's also important to be discerning. I feel like we're coming back to that because it's hard to be discerning when you're so anxious or you're so upset or you're grieving so deeply or so much pain, and it's hard sometimes to see things clearly, to think clearly, and this can be a source of confusion and illusions and manipulation, because there are certain people who might prey on you, who see you at your worst and they see the weakness there, and it's like, for whatever reason, I'm going to just say, guard yourself against that. Of course, watch out for who you follow and what kind of advice, and just always remember that the most important voice is the voice of your own heart. Does this feel right to you? Does this resonate for you? Is this applicable to you? Is this your truth, or is just somebody trying to sell you something, or, you know, steer you in a direction, get you to believe something because it benefits them, even if it, you know, it might make you feel better. So they can say, well, she or he, they're getting something out of it. They feel better. Their life is better. But now are you in a cult? And are you drinking the Kool-Aid? I get that there is a sensitivity to that here in this Aquarius reading today. That there is possibly a difficult spiritual journey, the dark night of the soul, and trauma and vulnerability in that. You also are stuck in the moment, replaying it over and over and blaming yourself, and it's not over yet, and you're reliving this. You keep reliving it, reliving this, and it's over, and I think you need to stop hurting yourself over this. And that may be easier said than done, but that's what's indicated in this Death card and this Hermit. It's like, this Ace of Cups Hierophant, I I really appreciate the positive messaging of this spiritual teaching and how this helps you to regain a sense of security in yourself and in the world and in the goodness of the world, or in the, the reason to live and the reason to continue and to grow into something better and to learn from this and do better and be of service to yourself and others. And I get that inspiration coming off of here just as much as I get this other thing, which is negative and destructive and harmful and threatening, or just really mean, cruelty, harshness, impatience, frustration, and like attack. It feels like verbal abuse or sparring or arguing, but somebody is really like painful about it. It's not just a debate. It's not just a disagreement and working it out, hashing out a difference of opinion. It's more than that. It's somebody like verbally attacking or accusing, insulting, like I said, yelling and screaming or anything like that, where it's not productive. It's really destructive. It's also like a breakup message, or it's the end of the relationship, the end of the situation, and you have to just relax and let it go. You kind of just need to find peace within yourself at this time, in your mind especially. And I see that these spiritual teachings are helping you do that. So it may be yoga, where you move your body in certain poses and positions to release this energy that's pent up in your joints and in your muscles. And, you go through the yoga routine, and at the end of the yoga routine, you lay on the floor. You could even do this right now. This has been coming up a lot in some of my readings. This is in the Taurus reading too. You might like that Taurus reading that I did. If you've got Taurus in your chart, that might be helpful to you. It's all about being serene, the serenity and stillness of a solid rock, the wisdom of doing nothing, being at rest and at ease, releasing the tension from your muscles, laying on the floor. You could even do this yourself. You could lay on the floor and take a deep breath and let it out slowly. And then release all the tension in all of your muscles and just relax. Let gravity take you and feel it in your feet, releasing the tension from your feet. Feel it in your legs. The tension just melts away from your hips, from your back, from your shoulder, from your neck, from your face, and you just let it all go. And you spend like 5 minutes, 10 minutes every day. Just do that. A couple minutes a day and just let it all go for a minute. Give yourself a break. Give yourself that love, that peace for a moment. Because in that peace and in that doing nothing, in that stillness is a healing. Your body will heal itself. Your body will release the toxins from your brain, from your cells, and you'll end up passing these through, and cleansing. It'll cleanse you. You may need a cleansing ritual. You are Aquarius, the star card. I would definitely say cleansing ritual. Definitely a cord cutting ritual. Take a couple of candles, put a string between them, light the candles, say a few words, cut the cord. Let the candles burn out on their own. Do your yoga, release all the tension, take a bath, and or shower or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, take very good care of yourself and give your body that love that it needs. Give your own spiritual practice that loving attention. Because this chapter is over. The past is over. It's irrevocably over. There's no going back. And it's important for you to go forward towards the future here with the Fool card. Have faith in the future. Have faith in yourself. Go towards it with an open heart, at peace, and at ease. There's wisdom in this stillness and in the quiet and in the being alone. And finding that wisdom is the key here. Is there anything else? Endurance. Timeless endurance. of the wisdom of the ages, the timeless endurance of 6,000-year-old teachings that are still valuable and relevant even to this day, that help you with your grieving, that give you comfort or give you strength. You're finding strength in that religion or that spirituality to help you to deal with and cope with and make peace with this, whatever this tragedy is, or the stress or the fear. So you're inviting this love into your life. You're inviting positivity into your life. You are lovable. You are lovable just the way that you are, because you are the way that you are. And you find that light within yourself, and you sit there and you just breathe. That's what I've got for you today, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.